Yes. Putting the,
Doc, I follow you on social media. I know how you get.
there we go. Yeah, I get, Nance's get down. This one's up next. You're going to be in the league in a second. Just give him a little bit.
A lot of dunkers in the family, huh?
Seems to be that's what we do.
Yeah.
Seems to be that's what we do.
Larry, can you describe what the process has been like and Chauncey kind of figuring out how to use you?
I wouldn't put it all on Chauncey. It's been me getting adjusted too, and me getting adjusted to playing with different guys. So it's not all on him. It's on me as well. But it's definitely been it's been up and down. But I think now I'm starting to figure out when to be aggressive, what groups I'm going to be in with where, center versus power forward, and how to do each with each unit. And so, that's one of the benefits of why they got me is versatility. And so I'm sure we're going to figure out more ways to get creative with the lineups we have. So, but it's definitely been up and down. I just appreciate his confidence in me to keep throwing me back out there and let me make mistakes, because that's the only way you learn.
Did you guys have a discussion about it? Because we talked about it last week, and he said, "Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if he's a 4 or 5 or what." Did you guys talk about it?
Not necessarily. I don't know if I'm 4 or 5. I think I'm like in Cleveland we used to joke I'm a 4.5. And then sometimes I guard some threes. So we just we just have some fun with it. But basketball is going positionless, and so I don't necessarily think I have to have a position, and I think that's great. So especially against a team like the Raptors or the Bulls tonight, when they go small, it's perfect. So and if Vucevic was there, then Nurk's rolling. So we have the capability of going big, going small, and a lot of different lineups that could hurt you. But it wasn't a conversation that me and Chauncey had. It was more just like an understanding of, hey, look, I'm gonna keep throwing you out there. We're gonna keep figuring this out together. It's only game 16, so I'm sure there'll be some bumps in the road. But at the same time, it's nice to see. It's nice to see the upward trend.
You mentioned kind of figuring out 4 versus 5. That's probably more about who you're playing with more than anything else, right? Like playing next to a 5. Like, what is the difference with that for you?
So for me, most of it, a lot of it's defensively. Honestly, I in terms of versatility defensively, I do a lot of switching at the 4, whereas at the 5, I'm in big man coverages, and offensively, yeah, the 4s do a lot of spacing. Like you see Rocco, and Tony was he's at the 4, a lot of spacing in the corners and on the wings. So there's definitely the differences are not subtle, and so for me, it's just learning like, all right, I'm gonna go in at the 4, Cody's gonna come out, I'm gonna play the 5, then then I'm gonna get subbed back out, then I'm strictly gonna play the 5. So like now that I'm learning our rotations, and I'm sure those are gonna change too. So we're just gonna have to keep learning and adapting, but I'm definitely getting more comfortable in both roles.
Could you hear the crowd chanting your name?
Could I hear him? Yeah, I could hear him. I think I had my mask on. I was trying not to smile too hard. No, that was incredible. That was incredible. It's only game 16 here, so I appreciate it more than they know. I genuinely do, because we're out there playing our hearts out and had a heck of a comeback. So the fact that they recognize heart and hustle of this team is awesome, and I can promise that they're going to get that from me every single time I step on the floor.
You have a pretty chantable name.
I do. The 2 syllables is pretty good. Yeah.
Has that happened to other stops?
Wyoming, yeah, happened at Wyoming, but Cleveland not really. Cleveland on occasion. Maybe you go to the free throw line after having a good game, they might have done it, but LA no. But the last time was Wyoming that I really remember. Yeah.
When was that?
At Wyoming?
Yeah, take us back.
The exact game? Yeah. We were playing, I could do it.
Yeah, please.
We were playing UNLV. Hey, it's a good story too.
My man.
So bear with me. We were playing UNLV at home, and Christian Wood, was that team with him, Patrick McCaw. Christian Wood had the first 17 points, right? So we were down early. And we battled back, and me and him had a slugfest, right? Like I think I finished with 29. He had 29 as well, but like down the stretch, I had finished to close the game for us, and with like 30 seconds left, they were chanting my name and everything like that, and it was very cool. And then so there's distinct memories, but this is one that I'm I'll be ask me the last time they chanted my name in 4 years. I'll be able to tell you this story word for word too. So it meant a lot to me.
Got time for a couple more.
When they were chanting your name, you were locked in on both ends. I was a couple more, yeah. You were having just one of those streaks on both ends of the floor. What were you seeing that the game slowed down for you and you were able to be so effective on both ends?
With a team like that, Chicago plays so free and so, I like to think they play basketball the right way in terms of ball movement, and I like the way they play. And so, with a team like that lets the ball find the energy for them, oftentimes, that's what I'm good at as a defender, is finding the energy that the ball has and kind of reading the next pass and that kind of defensive IQ. And so for me, I really enjoy games like this. Ball movement teams are what I specialize in. And so, it was just a lot of fun. I was just trying to, get my nose in on anything that I possibly could. And, to be honest with you, get it to these high-powered guards and let them go do their thing.
Have you developed any chemistry between yourself and Naz playing in that kind of closing lineup at the 4 and the 5?
Yeah, we feed off each other. Coming in the game, I always just tell them, hey, look, you can only control what you can control, right? So like, whether we're up 10, down 10, or dead even, we can't control that. The second you sub in, now we control what's going on. So effort and energy is his game too. And so I think we play really well off of one another, feeding off each other's energy, and I think he's just going to continue to keep getting better and better. But me and him have got a great relationship on the court and off. So I think the more we can talk to each other and build that chemistry is going to be great.